Okay. Wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're what is it? You're like the Karate Kid. You got one foot off the ground. I want both feet on the ground. Okay, and I want you to stand more over. I want you to stand in the middle of your box. Your forehand's pretty good, right? Okay, I would imagine your backhand's less so because you're standing way over to protect it, right? So even more over, middle. There you go. All right, and don't be afraid to serve it to her backhand. Good try. Normally you do better than that. That was a weird one. What's happening, Jen? Jen, what's happening? Okay. Okay. I want you to get a good contact and really guide the ball where you want it to go. Yeah, yeah, we're having some issues. Okay. So let's make it a little bit less to your left, to your right there, Jen. Like, if you want to go cross court this way, I would go more here. Like, I want your hips pointed towards that way, and we want to be kind of where I can move into it that way. If it's more this way, that would, maybe I was doing that for her, where we want the ball to be going that way.
So your hips should point to the...
I would recommend that. Yeah, so do you understand what happened though? Like for her, she wants to be more this way because it's going that way. For you, you want to go to your left. So it's a little different. Okay, so try again. So have that thought in your mind while you drop it. There we go. Textbook. Don't finish your stroke off in the boonies in the sunset. Not good. Remember, I want you to finish about chest height, and then finish chest height, pointing where you want it to go. Go, 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 Ann. That's okay. Okay, stay in control, Steven. Hit it hard, but stay in control. Good. Okay, so when you first, I want you to more push the ball back over rather than like backhand slap it. Good. Nice. Yeah, that's the forehand I know you can do. That's the one you stand more over. I want to see more backhands. We want to improve the backhand right now. Okay. Mari? Okay. Your paddle angle is like kind of switching as you hit it. You can switch it a little bit before you hit it to change where it's going, where you want it to go, but don't do it as you hit the ball. That's causing you some issues. Good, there you go, perfect. That was what I wanted. And then you're turning your shoulders really well there. Try not to turn it to here. Let me come back and show you that. So, like if you're like this, you don't want to turn your shoulders to here, because where does the ball want to go at that point? It wants to go that way. We've turned it, so instead of our energy going that way, it's now wanting to go this way, or some of it's leaking into that way. So we want to go more, like we want to stop the shoulder turn relatively where we want the ball to go. So I like to be more this way. So I have a bigger shoulder turn because it can go from here to here. If I'm this way, I can only get it from this much. If I'm here, you see how there's more, I can turn it. So anyways, I'm not saying you have to have that stance, but I want you to have that principle. Okay, good try. Good job listening. Okay, yeah. Okay, finish pointing where you want the ball to go, Jen. You finish pointing down the line. I could tell that was where the ball was going to go before you hit it. Nice. And get your footwork done. And move. Okay, and like you're not moving until a lot of your time's gone. Start moving your feet a little bit sooner. Hot potato footwork, move quickly. Move, move, move. Okay. All right, let's give you the feel of that. So that last one, I'm going to show you what I saw. So that last one, hold the paddle for me. You're like this, and then it was kind of like a pull with your shoulder, where your shoulder was like like you're pulling a lawnmower. Okay, so instead of this and like pulling a lawnmower that way, I want you to be more here. Turn for a backhand. Thank you. So you're here, you go this, and you're kind of rocking forward as you do this motion. So yeah, so here, and we're pushing the ball forward, you're rocking forward, you're finishing, like if you want to go cross court, you're going to end like that. You're going to go down the line, you're going to end like that. But yeah, that's more up, up, up. So not over here. If you want to go down the line, keep this straight. You're going to go here. You want to go down, see? And that's natural. Just like your forehand, you're doing the same idea. You're going like so, like so. We're not doing the natural. We're doing where we want the ball to go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give that a try. That will help your backhand, and will really good. Ann. That's a good forehand. That's good. Oh, good serve. Yeah, okay. If you need to, go back to what you were doing earlier, but what happened right there is your shoulder is like pointed to down here. Yeah. You want to turn this shoulder so it's pointed towards Steven. So yeah, make sure your shoulder's pointed the right way. Yes. That's better. Nice, Ann. Okay, and get your feet set. Be balanced, Steven. Ooh, really good, Ann. Remember, you're not allowed to use that against me when you play against me, okay? It's too good. It's really good. Okay, and all the power in the world is no good if you miss. So you gotta, don't take a bigger bite than you can chew. I don't want you to, are you okay? Okay. Yeah, I don't want you to choke.
I'm trying to remember your lesson so that
yeah.
miss the ball.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. Good serve. Ooh, nice one, Steven. That right there is that's your jam. And like, yeah, you're not hitting it as hard as you can, but that's hard to your opponents. That was good. Okay, so that one was a little early. Normally you do better on the timing. Good, Steven. So much better. That one, Jan, is more of. That one's more of this like bowling guy. No bowling. This kind of turn. Okay. It's fair. Mira. Yeah, I don't know why I keep messing that up. Mira. So if you like time and you get this wrist kind of feel right, it could be an asset. But if you mess it up, it's why you're missing. So just make sure. So like you're kind of flopping the wrist is what I would say. Yeah, it's a little floppy. So I'm not saying don't do it, but it's why you just missed the one that just happened. So not necessarily tight, but if it flops where it wants to go a different direction, it's going to cause some problems. Are we out of balls?
Oh, yeah.
We're out of balls? Okay, let's pick up balls. Let's use these tubes. Save your back. Okay, so y'all are returning. Y'all are serving. Here we go. Good. How many years of tennis do you have, Ann? Tell me the truth.
8 years.
Okay, I can see. That's good stuff. I'd like your background. It'd be nice. Okay, you can have two options here. If you want to have this stance, I want you to be wider. Like we want these hips to go to work for you. Or you could be more turned this way.
Well, I mean, honestly, I should try to hold off on the power so I can get the motion, right?
I don't
know, I kind of like...
Okay. Yeah, you can... Okay, so that's okay. Do it wider, though. If I were doing it and I'm going for power like you are, I'm kind of more right here, so kind of like pretty far in front of my right leg. Yeah, just copy that, right, Jen? Okay, and if you go over here, it's going to want to go to the garage. So if you're going to do that, you have to let go of the ball before you go that way, because that way it doesn't go there. Okay, so yeah, it's a follow-through issue, or if you're going to have that follow-through, you got to let go of the ball. All right, and you're just getting the ball in. I want to see you. Yeah, that's just getting the ball in. I want to see some heart. Like it's 10-10, championship of your life. Good corner serve. I want to see, like, pretend you're doing a ground stroke out of the air. I want to see you, like, take this serve. You destroy it. So you remember how you turn for your ground stroke? Can you do that on your serve? Yeah, it's always crazy to me when someone has a really good drive or a ground stroke, but not a good serve. There we go. That was like twice as hard. So you can even do better than that, and get more of that turn. What the heck? that went better in your head, Steven. Okay, that was good. Yeah, again, honestly, Steven, we want as much power as you can do, but it has to be in control. So if you have to drop it to do it, I'm stoked for you. There we go. Yeah, looks like we found your rhythm. Much better. And okay, let's turn for a backhand. Okay, and then I'm not exactly sure what you're doing, but I'm going to show you what I'd like you to do. So turn for a backhand. Okay, I want you to go. So I want your hips pointed where you want the ball to go. So there we go, much better.
Okay.
Okay, and then we want to be here. Are you going to do two or a one-hander?
I do both.
Okay, well, you've been doing a one, so let's have you do a one. So you're here, and then you turn over, and you're leaning forward as you do this. So bop, bop, and watch me for a second here. Like I'm leaning forward, and I'm turning my shoulder, and I'm turning my. You see how I'm kind of like moving my hips like so? It's like a little dance move. Yeah. So.
It's gonna be a lot. Okay. I'll try.
Show me one more time. Let's just.
Hips where I want it to go.
Okay. Yep.
And then.
Okay, and not too far. Like you see how you're back here.
Yeah.
I want you to, for now, start here. Okay. Okay, and you're like, this is really leading everything else, and then this is dragging behind really a lot. I want this to follow your shoulder better, where it's less like it's like, see how that lags? You're kind of like that. I want it to come, this can lead, but this follows right after. You see that? So, yeah, it's more like that, exactly. And then I want you to finish your follow through. You're turning over your forearm where you finish like that. Bang. Yes. Not exactly, but
Like that?
so it's less like right when you hit it where it's like do it, and then you're turning it over. It's here, hit. Like it's just a little, like it's a little different from what you were doing. It's just the timing of the turn is a little different. Okay, decent. Okay, so anyways, lots to work on there. Stand further in the middle so you get to practice this more. There you go, and try to serve it to her backhand. That's okay. You hit it in. I'm proud of you. All right. You're better. You got a better serve than that, Ann. Keep doing the good one. Good try. Like in a way, Steven, you're rushing that. Yeah, like you're kind of rushing the feel of it. Keep doing your good feel. Like you normally have been doing better than that. Okay, you don't need so much up. There we go. Just barely out. Do you know how to do good topspin? Okay, so ways to do more. One is you could have your thumb on top. Yep, and you let your hand shift so your thumb can be on top. And then on top, so that will give you more topspin. That's more of a forehand stroke. That will help you kind of like
Get that arc?
Yeah, get the arc of the ball, yes. And then the other one is have a little bit more space between your index finger and your middle finger. And then as you're swinging, I want you to curl your index finger like this. And you see how you can get more.
Making contact?
You connect, and then just a little after when you're really accelerating, you're turning you're curling your index finger. And that will help you get both of those things together. Will give you more topspin, which will make that last ball go in. Okay, and just a heads up, with more topspin, you're gonna have to aim a little bit higher over the net in general. Okay, you gotta aim higher. But if you can learn this, it's gonna be higher quality. Okay, I like how you're sending that forward. Okay, good try. Good try, Steven. Jen, you're like this, and then you kind of hit it, and then you're turning. I want you to hold it more in front of you, and then turn into it. Does that make sense? Hold it out here, turn into it, rather than just being here and turning with the ball. And if you can't get the feel of this kind of a thing today, if you can't get this feel of this today, Anne, I want you to just drop it and hit a hard ground stroke. Like, it's silly that you're not hitting these better. Okay, no problem. You could practice it a little bit, though. We don't try it once and give up on things. That's not fair. No, you're good. My bad. Oh, you did it? Sweet. Yeah, second try. Connect with it, then accelerate, Steven. Good try. In a way, you're rushing that, and take your time a little bit more. Enjoy the feeling of hitting it hard. That was really good, Steven. I didn't see the backhand, but I got to protect myself from Steven. He's out for me. Nice hand. There we go. Yeah, I mean, so much better. Try. Even off the bounce, Steven, let it get to the high point. You're hitting that a hair early. Good try, Steven. You do have to let it bounce. Good try. Okay, and then you need it. So grab it up a little bit, then forward. You didn't have the up. There you go. Okay, and then I want you to aim about 1.5 feet over the net, Steven. That's where you got to aim. Good try.
Got so much power, Austin, I don't have a chance.
You have a chance. Okay, and then Steven, that ball is kind of perpetual. It's going up a little bit the whole time. I want it to get to the height you want it. It goes forward, and it just kind of stays at that height, and then it drops down. Do you understand what I'm asking you to do? Do you understand what I'm asking you to do? Okay, wonderful. No, that's fair. Good. That was what I was looking for. That's so much. That's good. Yep. So probably the main problem you did was you stepped into it.
Okay.
I would let it come to me, or perhaps for example, you're here waiting for the ball, right?
Right.
So instead of going like this,
Okay.
if you need more room or it's coming really fast, you could even go like this.
Okay.
So you pivot. Well, you just you go like this and then go into it. That'll give you more room. But basically, you didn't only go like this. You kind of really took away your space. And there's a reason you're standing back there, because that space is precious, especially against his serve. Exactly. Yeah. Another half step back. Be a little bit further back. There you go. That's good. You want that space. Good try. Good try, Steven. Okay, and then turn for a backhand.
Yeah.
Don't hurt me, Steven. Turn for a backhand.
Like this?
Okay, but that's not how I want you to load up for a backhand. I want you to load up for it here.
Okay.
And then kind of more like so.
Okay, so not far back.
So yeah, and I don't want this elbow cocked back. I really dislike that. I want it.
Okay.
Pop, and then make sure as you hit it, you lean forward. But anyways, yeah, give that a try. That'll be more reliable. Nice serve. Okay, so that was a little bit better. So yeah, and then probably the main takeaway for you from today, turn for a forehand. Instead of doing this kind of bowling forehand, we want to be here and go more this sideways feel. And you wanna turn your body like so as you do this turning feel. Yeah. So anyways, that's the feel I want you to have. I don't know. Okay, and then Stephen, a really good principle I want you to have when you first start playing pickleball for the day. Start at a very low power, and then like crank it up 10% as you get it rolling. There might be some days you never get to 100% power. Okay, yeah, so make sure that's online. Now you can crank it up a little bit. If it starts failing you, then crank it down a little bit. Yeah. That's the one where it's going up perpetually. Get the height and maintain it. Still bowling. All right, Ann, I haven't been watching you. There we go. Good. That's a lot better than what you were doing earlier, so I'm happy with that. Can you do that out of the air, though? No? Okay. All right, we take our... Can you give it... Well, no. Okay, do it off the bounce. But I want to see a hard topspin ground stroke. Can you do that? Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah, I don't ask for much, Dad. I just want a good one. All right, that was good. Really good one, Steven. And you controlled that well. Good. Nice, Ann. Like, to me, the difference is from earlier, that's like with some intent and you're trying to win. The one earlier, just getting it in. And you're better than that. We got to use your tennis to your advantage. How many months? 2? Okay. Well, you're doing great. Nice, Ann. You're late on the swing for that, Mira. Nice, Steven. Okay, and then Jen, for that one, and this is a good idea for everyone. So when they hit you the ball, I want you to move to where you need to be. Move, try to stop, and then hit the ball. You were trying to hit the ball as you were moving, which sometimes gets you kind of like stuck in the mud where you're like thinking about hitting it, but you're trying to move and you're just stuck. I need you to move first, set up, hit. So yeah, try not to move and hit at the same time. Oh, that's the getting it in way. Okay, if you can, my only complaint there is just try to get more depth. Yeah, so I want you to hit it in the back third of the court, not the front half. Good try, Steven. Good, Ann. Oh, that was good timing, Mira. Good job. Nice. Ooh, did you see how you got good topspin on that? See how it didn't bounce up? That was awesome. Good job, ladies. Okay. Yeah. I have noticed like you're doing a good stuff with your hips. So yeah, do what works best for you with those hips. You're doing a good job with it. Ooh, nice. Nice, Steven. Don't panic. Don't panic, Mira. Yeah. Ooh, good forehand. Yeah, do that on your serve. So like even there, you hit that like 2/3 of what that like fun ground stroke was. I don't care if you have to bounce it or out of the air. Yeah, do that. Yeah, it's better. The difference between that 2/3 and the full one is the difference between whether they just get it in, whether they hit a winner against you, or whether they miss. So I need you to not just get it in. Play to win yourself. Okay, let's pick up balls. Let's do something else. Good try. Let's use the tubes. Let's pick up balls. Let's do something else.
This is so fun.
Oh, good.